Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are out here in the heart of nature, baby. I'm sending you tons of 1111 energy. Take that, take that, take that. Happy 1111 deep divers. Aren't you excited like the cat down the road? Yeah, we're all excited. Happy 1111 deep divers. We got a whole lot to talk about. Do you keep seeing 1111? Like every single day? Have you noticed that something has changed in your life? A big change, not just an ordinary change. Why you keep seeing 1111. The true meaning of 1111. Deep divers, let's just breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Let's talk about it. You better grab a chair. Why do I keep seeing 1111? Now, every single day I get thousands of messages. And a lot of these messages include, Ralph, I keep seeing 1111. I don't feel the same. Something has changed. I really want to know the true meaning of always seeing 1111. Does that sound familiar? Is that you? Is it? It is. You're always seeing 1111. We ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Today is 1111. A lot of people are seeing 1111. And first and foremost, let me just give a huge shout out to this wonderful couple who contacted me. They contacted me. They're like, Ralph, we love your videos. Check this out, deep divers. We met through your videos. She's like, Ralph, I met my twin flame when you had the massive afro back in the day. We met through your videos. It's like amazing. That really touched my heart. And that's what the 1111 is all about. It's about the twin flame union. It's about the union. It's about the coming together. So let's break down the numbers. 11 in numerology is a master number. Number 1 is all about the beginning. 11 is when you double the attributes of the number 1. So it's a really, really, really new beginning, right? It is the number 1 magnified. And the number 1 is a symbol of newness, wholeness. And that's what the 1111 is all about. I meet tons of people who are always seeing 1111. I always used to see 1111. And I realized that I'm still seeing it to this day. And what it means is that I'm coming into alignment of who I really am. I'm coming into the truth of who I really am. I'm starting to know thyself. If you are seeing 1111, it means that you are creating more balance in yourself, more equilibrium in yourself, but more so, more wholeness. 2 is the illusion, separation, duality. 1 is the truth. 1111 means that you are now waking up to a greater truth of who you really are. Slow motion this side. So, repeating numbers. A lot of people are like, Ralph, I keep seeing these repeating numbers. Sometimes it's 5-5, Ralph. Sometimes it's 4-4. Sometimes it's 33. And we have 33 vertebrae in our spinal column. Sometimes it's 22. We have 22 bones in our skull. we have 22 bones in our skull and bones, right? 11, we have 11 organ systems, right? We have 11 organ systems inside the body. We have 11 organ systems inside the body. Therefore, if I was to remove a few organ systems from your body, you wouldn't be alive. Therefore, 11 signifies completion, wholeness, integration. What? Slow motion this side. So if you are seeing 1111, it means a greater integration, a greater union, a greater coming together, no separation. Now in numerology, 11 is also about intuition. And I started to realize this along my early journey. When I used to see 1111, I realized I was becoming more intuitive. And that's what's happening to so many people all around. We are living in the midst of a global awakening. A lot of people are letting go of the old world. They're letting go of the old crummy world, the 3D matrix. And now they are entering a whole new world, a whole new beginning, entering other dimensions and living beyond this world. You're starting to realize there is more to life. And I saw that along my early journey. If you are seeing 1111, it's the wake-up call. You are now coming out of that deep sleep. Oh, you've been sleeping for so long. Now, for the first time, you are remembering your true power. It is Remembrance Day. What happened on 11/11? 1918, November 11. World War I ended. So that's what happened. So if you can realize that on 11/11, a lot of arguments start ending. Grudges start ending. Because for the first time, it's time to move forward. So World War I ended 11/11. 11/11 means it's time to do away with the old and it's time to embark on the new. If you are seeing 11/11, what is happening? You are developing a greater awareness. You aren't the only one who's seeing 11/11. A lot of people are. It's just that you have the awareness. Because once again, you are waking up from the deep sleep and starting to recognize the truth of who you actually are, which is a multidimensional being having a human experience. Like Nikola Tesla said, if you want to understand the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. The old Newtonian physics suggested that this is a mechanical universe. The new quantum physics, quantum physicists, they will tell you that nothing is solid. Everything is vibrating. So I've realized along my journey, I get it. I'm becoming more aware. I'm seeing patterns. And if you are seeing 11/11, you're also becoming more aware of synchronicity, that actually everything is happening for a reason. What is synchronicity? When your dominant thoughts align with your life and become your dominant experiences. What? Slow motion this side. What is synchronicity? When your dominant thoughts align with your life and become your dominant experiences. So deep divers, if you are seeing 11/11, it means that synchronicity is accelerating in your life. And that means you can go inside a car, think of something, turn on the radio, and that exact same thing you're thinking about would be coming out of the speakers. in one of the songs. Happens to me all the time. Or you're thinking about something and then someone wears a t-shirt of what you're thinking of. Synchronicity. Now, 1111 being related to the twin flame union is about people coming together. It's about reconnecting with your tribe. It's about remembering who you are and transcending the illusion of separation, which is the two, when in actuality there is only the one, 1111. 1111 is also a portal. If you look at 1111, it actually looks like gates. So you are now entering a new portal. What happens when you start to realize your entire life has been a lie? You have been lied to, sold a big lie from the moment you were born. And 1111 is all about questioning why you keep seeing 1111, because it's time for graduation. And I realized that along my journey that I was actually graduating from the 3D into the 5D, from the fear into the love frequency, from the ego into the heart space. Why you keep seeing 1111, what's the meaning? Many times what happens, if you are seeing 1111, something is happening in your life. Many times people are undergoing a massive inner transformation, a massive spiritual awakening. They know their life will never ever be the same because they're starting to realize that life is so much more than what we have been told it is. So in that state, many times when you are seeing 1111, what happens when you realize there's more? You start to realize that there are no accidents. You start to realize that everything you see is not all there is. We are only seeing visible light on the electromagnetic spectrum. That's less than 1%. We don't see X-rays, we don't see infrared. So if you keep seeing 1111, it means you are being contacted from worlds beyond this one. Slow motion this side. It means your angel guides are contacting you. And that's why we have to start becoming more aware of this 1111, because many times also a deceased loved one is contacting you. Okay, so this is a very powerful time, the 1111. Those in the know that this is really meaning that you are being contacted. And there's a message in the 1111. What happened for me, I realized my mentor actually passed away. And when I would be seeing 1111, I actually realized I was being contacted by my mentor. So if you can realize that there are no accidents or coincidences in this universe, everything is happening in divine order. Slow motion this side. Contact is being made from the world beyond into this dimension. And the 1111, I've seen along my journey, is all about transitioning. It's about leaving the old, entering the new. And that's why many times people who see 1111, their vibrational state is one of, it's all about leaving the matrix. It's all about being free. Freedom is attached to the 1111. Waking up is attached to the 1111. All people on planet Earth will see 1111, but not all people are paying attention. Only few are, right? So the 1111 is all about showing you that you are now in alignment with your true self, not your false persona person. And it also signifies and means that your actions are now in alignment with your true soul's purpose. Once again, it's about unity. Your thoughts, words, and actions are all in alignment, you have a greater coherency between the three. So I've realized that along my journey. Why do I keep seeing 11:11, Ralph? 7-day vegan challenge. Shout out to everybody who is eating plant-based. Shout out to everybody who loves animals. I started to see 11:11 the moment I stopped eating animals, the moment I stopped eating meat. Once again, the 3D is very dense. The 5D, dimensions beyond that are very, not dense, they are more lighter. So I realized along my journey that, I get it. If you can stop eating meat, you will start to wake up and see 11:11 more often. I've been to so many vegan festivals, and people are always like, Ralph, I keep seeing 11:11. And it was the moment I stopped eating meat. I became more sensitive. I became more aware that actually I am connected with everything around me, and that even animals have a right to live, believe it or not, right? So many times, vibrational shifts happen when you start to change your diet. Once you start to eat more plant-based, fully raw, cleanse your body, keep it more alkaline, eat foods with antioxidants, more plant-based foods. That's when you start to notice 11:11 a lot more. It's always there. It's just that now you're becoming more sensitive. In other words, you are more tuned in and tapped in to everything around you. There is no more separation. And that's why when you are more sensitive, because now you are starting to honor all life forms, that's why you're seeing 11:11, because it's showing you the interconnectedness between everything around you. Everything is connected. Why do I keep seeing 11:11? It's time to set your intention. It's time to make a wish. That's what I've seen along my journey. 11:11, once again, it is one magnified. So therefore, it is a new beginning, right? So it's time to set your intention. It's time to make a wish. It's time to really start knowing what it is you want to do. This is a powerful time for manifestation. A powerful time for instant manifestation. That's why you're seeing 11:11, because now something great is about to happen. Why do I keep seeing 11:11? Are we living in a simulation? Absolutely. Ask Elon Musk. Quantum physicists, Professor James Gates, one of them, conducted some studies and experiments and started to realize that our universe is just like a web browser. Comprised of zeros and ones. In other words, our universe is just like a giant computer. What's the language of a computer? Binary. That is zeros and ones. Therefore, a lot of people are seeing 11:11 because it's the glitch in the matrix. You're starting to realize that this is a simulation and nothing is real. It's all an illusion. And the whole point of it is it's a learning simulation for you to wake up out of the deep sleep and get knowledge of self. What? Slow motion this side. The ancients knew that. They talked about the Maya. They talked about how everything was an illusion. And a lot of people are like, Ralph, this is all a simulation. Nothing is real around me. This is like a video game. But guess what? You're not the only one who thinks like that, because even quantum physicists are starting to realize that this is a giant simulation. Okay? This is what an ancient civilization created just for fun. We are creating simulations. This is also a simulation. If you are seeing 11:11 for the first time, you are seeing the language of the simulation, the glitch in the matrix that actually It's all a design. Mathematics being the language of this 3D dimension, if you are seeing 1111, you're starting to realize that there are no accidents or coincidences in this universe. Everything is happening in divine order. When I started to see 1111, I realized that actually this universe, sacred geometry, is the language of this universe. Nothing is random. Everything, even inside of your body, is there for a reason. Once again, we have 11 organ systems inside the body. 1111 is all about wholeness, integration, and completion. 1111 is also, when I used to see it, I started to realize it was showing me that everything is falling into place. Everything is coming together. It's the calm after the storm. So if you keep seeing 1111, just realize something great is coming. Realize a new beginning is waiting for you. And also realize that you are waking up. You're starting to decode the matrix and realize that it's all a game and you have to free your mind to be free out here. Once again, deep divers, happy 1111. And then you'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Hey. Beautiful deep divers, you are truly amazing. Do you keep seeing 1111? Let me know about it. Let's just, woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Get the good ass prana shirts, deep divers. ralphsmart.com/clothes. You like the shirts? Get the new book, Feel Alive, on Amazon by Ralph Smart, giving a few away, deep divers, only on Instagram at Infinite Waters. Deep divers, have a beautiful day. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy, peace. Happy 1111. It's all about remembering your true power, remembering your greatness, remembering that everything is going to be just great.